Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody on this All Hallows Eve? I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing another fun, here we go, Edward, spooky read tomorrow with a really cool set. I might even like dress up and come on camera as well. I just want to do a read about what messages are coming to you and why, what they are trying to convey to you. Why are you getting these messages now and what do they mean? And it can come in all forms. It can come in, you know, items and numbers, all kinds of interesting things. I want to see if I can get Edward. I love when his skull comes in the picture in the silver. It looks really cool. You know, I feel like our guides and our intuition is constantly motivating us to look at certain things in the right direction, intuit it, and then move in that direction because it's going to benefit us in some glorious way, right? It's going to bring abundance. It's going to bring calm. It's going to bring some really nice effective change as well. So something I think I'll do for you guys too, because I just feel, you know, called to do this. Tonight I'm going to post this for tomorrow. For Halloween, I'm going to run a special for you guys, whoever sees this. What I'm going to do is do your reading on Halloween at some point during the day or that night, so it'll be within 24 hours. And I am offering half off my regular rate. So if you want, say, an hour-long read, it's only $75. If you want a 20-minute read, it's only $25. So whatever the main menu is, it is half off of that. And you guys can come to my IG, which is Sparkquest11, and I'll DM you the menu and you can choose from there. And you'll not only get your reading tomorrow, but you will have half off as well. And I'll let you know availability, because if it books up crazily, you know, I'll have to call a pause to it. But so start signing on tonight, even after this video. Every once in a while I run these deals, but this is like the fastest and most inexpensive that I've done. And I just feel like the energy is really good. I love it. Full moons, new moons, Halloween, Christmas Eve, there are certain times where there's this just crystalline, wonderful energy for read. So again, you guys, it's Sparkquest11. Just come on over and DM me. If not, you can email me at sparkquest@gmail.com. And, you know, I love this energy so much. And I'll make sure the links are below this too for everything too. I'll ask Ian to put them up for me. So here's our three choices, you guys. We have Divine Disguise, we have Sweetheart, and we have Silver Siren. And I love these cards, especially for Halloween. I just feel like they're great inspired ideas for dress up, right? I love tissuey white dreamy silver things, but I love masks too. I feel like you know, any mask balls and all of that, it's so wonderful. So let me just put Edward upright so you can have the benefit of his beautiful engraved base. It's just really pretty. So you guys, we are going to begin with number one, and let's see what is going on in terms of, and I love Divine Disguise. I feel like right away, if you chose this, you guys are going to have some unique messages coming for you. And you may have already seen them over and over. I tell you what, I'm going to post over on IG the license plate that I saw on Friday. I looked up, I hadn't looked up, I was on the way to the doctor's. Didn't even look out the window at all. The first time I looked up, I saw BB5555, and I was like, oh, there we go. So that is something for me. I'm definitely big with like numbers that I spot for sure. So let's see what's going on. There you go, fives. So this is going to be some of your numbers that you're going to be seeing over and over. 555. Scales and owls. Oh, I love it. And look at that busy beaver. So let's just start. I love this. Let's start with the owl, because that's really wonderful. I love this. Now the owl's about wisdom, awareness, your intuition, stealth, secret knowledge, mystery, deep insight, feminine power. And it's letting you know, trust in this. These things that come to you, your intuition, they are leading you in the right direction. You're going to have more wisdom and awareness on how to operate within this and use it like a manual. You know, oh, I see this opportunity. I see this choice. It's very freeing. When we implement wisdom with intuition, it frees us. It frees us from restrictions of thinking we have to be a certain way, that, you know, we have to assimilate. It's very freeing, and it also brings deep insight to why we might be behaving a certain way, why we might be reactive or responding to certain things, what environments we will thrive in and which ones won't really work for us. But I also love the scales. I feel like it's coming up. That's a message saying if things seem tipped, sort of like not in your favor, it will rectify itself very shortly. So if you feel, you know, just sometimes that victim mentality, like, why is everybody else getting ahead, getting more, and why am I kind of running in circles? You know, when will be my kind of just desserts or my karmic rewards? That is coming too, and that's the way that the universe can remind you of that. Now, I love when any fives come in. And we're going to talk about your colors too, because I keep seeing colors. But 5 celebrates a new chapter in your life. A new journey is about to be taken by you, because you're realizing, I need some excitement. And life isn't such a daunting, restrictive existence. I want to go out and believe and be guided by the angels, and that'll be happening. This allows the past to fall away and take positive messages in all forms through action and thought too. So not only are you going to have great ideas, but you're going to have focused follow through, and your attempt will bring you to success, right? We know we all have a million ideas a day, but do we implement them all? No. We're like, oh, I would like to make this. Like, if I'm at a craft store, I'll buy lots of fun little things. Like I bought these glass orbs and you can open them. And then I got this really glittery, pretty snow. And I thought I'll put some real gems and some other things in there. And, I have like a million of those ideas a day. But it's like, what do I really feel is going to enhance, my environment, or what's really going to work? But when you hit on something, that little nugget of gold, you're actually going to go forward and finish that thought, whether you want to write a chapter in a book, whether you want to, create something out of, I feel like a lot of you guys are recognizing, it's time for home improvement time, whether it's in your room, your kitchen, whatever. I feel like you're updating a lot of things and getting rid of old things, old furniture, old wardrobe, old things. And it's like a refreshing time, new everything. It could be blinds, sheets, whatever it is. It's time to refresh. But your goals that you're setting are onwards and upwards. You're really going for it. And 5s are really special like that. Beaver, again, same thing. You're going to be setting to the task at hand. You're going to be industrious. You're going to feel really good about what you're doing. And you're not going to feel like it's work or a hardship. You're going to be feeling like, this is awesome. Like, I'm made for this. I'm enjoying my life. This is a big time for cleansing, renewal, and metamorphosis time. Like, wow, I feel like I was really lacking in motivation to do all these things that came in. But now what I'm doing is, as I'm registering them, what is my intention towards this? Writing it down. This sounds great, and I know I can achieve this, and moving towards it and doing it beautifully. And that's important, because we do have those, thoughts that come in, and we're like, but how would we turn that into an actual functioning, whatever, piece of art? Oh, I love this. Whatever it is, you're going to see a lot of crowns too. Oh, I love this. And very special trees. Fall, autumn trees, reconciliation. Reconciliation and fall and trees and the turning and fiery colors. It all has to do with the progression of life and being in flow state and accepting it. We have reconciled ourselves to, this is how we operated at one time, but now we really want things to be more simplistic, more smooth, more engaging, more polished, more sterling, all of that. So you're going to see a lot of fall, changing of trees, and it's really going to stir something in you, understanding the cycles of life. We're not always meant, one day we may not feel like doing anything, like big fat 0. If I can stare at a TV and eat cereal, I'm aces, that kind of energy, to, wow, I've checked everything off this list. I've done my entire Christmas shopping. Our days will fluctuate, and you will just find them spiraling up and cycling up beautifully, and realizing, there you go. I recognize the fact that just because I'm not constantly motivated doesn't mean I'm not a motivated or industrious person. Also, a lot of crowns coming up, meaning a lot of power is going to be given to you, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge and ideas, and you are going to implement it beautifully. You're going to be able to transmute and translate that to other people. So you'll be an excellent speaker and teacher at this time, and recognize the fact that we have to have faith in ourselves and our abilities. First and foremost, we're not waiting for validation for somebody else to go, oh, you should do A, B, and C. You'll feel it, you'll know it, you'll do it, and you'll go ahead with it. So you're going to feel super motivated. I love that. It is, you just feeling like, I feel the warmth of the golden firelight of my soul. Like, I am supposed to press on and do this. This is part of my life path, accepting it. And, maybe even buy yourself a little crown, a fun crown, keep on your table, remind you a picture of a crown. I love crowns. I have crowns and tiaras all over the place. And I love creating them and being, the symbolism of it is your own imperial power, you being strong in your own majesty and understanding the direction you're going. This will also have to do with these signs that are coming for you, is also saying, have strong boundaries, because when you are strong in your own kind of realm, you understand that nobody else should be poaching your resources, ideas, time, unless you have given allowance to that. So this is you really standing up for yourself beautifully, which I love. Yay, hooray! I love that for your group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and come on over to my IG and book that special Halloween mega special. It's like I just felt like doing that right when I started speaking. And you can inquire about whatever that is, whatever information that you need. I mean, I'm excited about this, and you comment if this is you down below and you've been seeing these things, you've been feeling this. A lot of you guys, I just feel like the path that you're on is straightening. It's not so winding and wiggling and so difficult anymore. It's more, you know, crystalline right in front of you, and you are gaining better access to it, which I love. Okay, so now we are going to go on to number 2, which is Sweetheart. Let me make a fun and interesting observation for a lot of you people over on IG. You have been clients and, you know, just people that I connect with, you know, and this is some soul sisters. These are some amazing people too. All of a sudden, what's taking place for you guys? Love is in the air. You accidentally ran into somebody and now you're going on dates. The numbers are increasing, and I'm so impressed, and I'm so happy when I read from quite a few people that messaged me that love is really in the air. So a lot of you guys, heart symbolism is coming up for you, and that is saying, you know, your true love, your soulmate is on the way. You'll start to feel it. You're actually manifesting this too. Oh, I love this. Oh, look at these little sheep. I love it. Okay, so I want to just pull one thing with that. I'm just having a brief pause while I hit something, because wow, I'm hearing really wonderful things. Right away, let's just talk about your crow. Your crows, your dark birds, raisins, ravens, transformation time. Your guides want you to know that it is time. You are transforming into this supernova version of yourself right now. You are moving in the course of your destiny, as opposed to, you know, getting on that carousel, that 3D carousel, and just doing the same things over. You are going to start to familiarize and feel comfortable in the unknown, in the magic. You are destined for some amazing things. You'll find an increase of knowledge, like your intelligence is really going to scale up, where you take things and take them on board, and you have retention with them so you can implement them. It can be in business and life, whatever it is. Say you're watching a video or a TED Talk on something. All of a sudden, that information is going to stay with you, be useful, and you implement it in real life. Beautiful mysteries are going to show up for you right now, and I love them. We're going to talk about how it pertains to the next card too, because I love that. A higher and better perspective for sure. Fun mischievousness, fearlessness. So you're going to find what once might have been a little daunting or frightening to you is no longer going to have that effect on you. It could be anything. It could be like a superior at work, somebody in your industry, someone in your school, something, an individual, somebody that you like. Approaching them might have made you feel a little jittery, uncertain. Not any longer, because you're recognizing the mysteries at work here in your intuition, and that you are destined for some of these events. And because you're transforming into this person of, I believe in myself, I am a high value, high worth person, so I am deserving of this. So why wouldn't I move towards this? Why wouldn't I say yes to this? Why wouldn't I gift myself this opportunity? And I love this, because this is speaking of contentment. When you get a couple of beautiful, like, farm animals, you are going to have somebody that brings you so much reciprocity, and your guides are wanting you to be on the lookout. Where do you feel that matching frequency and vibration? Because it's coming for you. This beautiful soul companion. This could be great friendship that, you know, you can say and be your authentic self and feel free and feel at home, and not second guess yourself, not wonder, oh, am I too much? Am I too little? Am I too this? You know, the whole Goldilocks thing. Am I too hot, too cold, too intro, too extra? No, you are just being who you are, and they are loving and lapping up, and vice versa. Again, two happy peas in a pod. Great friendships, kindred spirits coming for you, as well as this is a soul connection too with the Sweetheart. Adaptability. Now I love this wood wives, and I like the way it's set. So again, this is more changing of the leaves, realizing that each season is meant to come and go. That season of whatever it is, scarcity, lack mentality. Now you feel richness, you feel abundance, you feel love, you feel care, you feel all of this, and you feel the approach of wonderful changes where they're necessary, right? We don't want those. If those leaves stayed on that tree year after year, they would become damaged, and they would, you know, the tree would eventually die. We're all meant to shed that dead wood and those dead trees. Gestation period. So snails are also going to be symbolic for you. And I love this. You see how you get the spiral of life is saying everything is cyclical and it comes back to us. And whatever you have worked on and those seeds that you have planted, they are coming to pass. Because the snail, slow and steady, it gets to where it's going. It's protected. You are divinely protected. And the universe definitely wants you to know that you're always being watched after. And now you're on the way to prosperity, wealth, personal power, success, enlightenment. And it's really, you're going to have this wonderful energy that brings you there. And again, I feel like good luck, earth magic, success, health, all of those things come with this. So some of your symbols, again, that you will see over and over is falling leaves, snails, things that have to do with the ocean too, because the ocean is really, you know, it's a wonderful, amazing, thriving organism with everything that's in it. Just all kinds of healing and healthful and cleansing moments are going to come for you. Again, some of your numbers, you guys, that I was just with this, I feel like when you get your 7, and this is the number of spiritual mastery, your angels are continuing to support you in spiritual developments and attainment. Your vibration is going to be raised, and you know, your wishes are about to be delivered. And I love this. And a lot of you guys do feel lonely for this. You feel lonely for a really enriching, awesome companion, whether it's romantic or otherwise, and they are coming for you. And that's why you keep seeing these same symbols, or you will be seeing them, because now is your time. And you definitely have a dark bird as your animal totem as well. And I love this. I just feel like you're going to be able to be adaptable. Things aren't going to hold you back or feel heavy or feel problematic anymore. You're just gonna, you know, you're gonna feel, I've got this, I can attain this, I have understanding beyond normal. Like you feel good, you're plugged into that intuitive, rich field of understanding, which is really important. So I love that for you, group 2. Beautiful energy. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this, and come on over to IG, which is SparkWest11, and get off my half off my readings for tomorrow for Halloween. You'll get it so soon and at a really big discount. I just feel like, you know, it's going to be primo energy for that. So I love that. So now we're going on to number 3, which is silver siren. Right away too, I feel like that phrase that might pop up for you guys, the silver lining, you might be saying that or feeling that, and it might be coming up quite often for you. Let's see what your numbers and animals are. I forgot that this particular deck was so rich with animal symbology, and it basically is the animal deck. So I love that. Fish, huge fish represents wealth. And that's also going to be some of your numbers, 222. So we're going to look into that, and I'll talk more about that. Crabs, this may be meant for a lot of Cancers. Comment down below if you are a Cancer, but also that is going to symbolize, you know, tenacity and deep reflection and emotion and why you feel things, and you're going to be able to interpret them really beautiful and convey messages really wonderfully to other people. But let's talk about your numbers for right now, because you're going to have 6s and 2s. Now your 666s, if you were feeling stuck and you couldn't move forward, now you're going to be able to break free from that, have a new perspective, see things in a different way, and push forward. Right? I like to look at everything from every angle. When we have like a myopic vision on something, it tends to stall us. But you're going to see it from all different counterparts and be able to work through and have this beautiful adaptability due partially the abundance that is coming in for you. Your fish, if you're seeing Japanese fighting fish, goldfish, that's very representative of new wealth and abundance coming your way too. But when you combine it with 2s, that is trust whatever changes are happening in your life right now. If you had to just move and you have to reacclimate to a new country, university, house, whatever it is, you are not going to have to like have to negotiate all these rough patches. It's just going to go smoothly, and you're going to be able to intuit where you need change. You're really going to be able to simplify, not like, oh, I need, you know, I need all of this stuff in my wardrobe in my house and blah blah. You're just going to be like, one good item is going to suffice. That kind of energy, ensuring you're doing things that are good for you and make you feel positive. What you put in your body, what you put in your mind, how you operate out in the world. You are making decisions swiftly, decisively, and intelligently too. And so it's saying, don't worry, when the time arises and you need to have your smarts intact, your answers ready, you're going to be able to, you know, whether it comes with, if you have combative, you know, coworkers, if you're going to be facing some unique oral exam, something like that, you're just going to be at the ready, like go, go, go. You're going to be able to do things really beautifully and calmly. And I feel like too, temperance is saying, you know, also you're going to be very smooth and like you're going to feel like you're just gliding through things, like you're making connections very quickly, and you're going to be able to do what's necessary when it's necessary and not feel what's the word I'm looking for? You're not going to feel caged or limited in any capacity, which I love. But let's also talk about red is definitely going to be your color, red and black is about protection, new beginnings, purity, truth, peace, harmony, calming the mind. And I feel like you're just going to feel really good when you're in these. I had on the Daily Pop, so how wonderful. So also, I feel like big historic symbols will show up for you. This will be pyramids. These will just be, you know, Stonehenge, big, beautiful historical sites will show up for you too, to let you know that the universe is working with you. And what these things represent, they're absolutely majestic. They're so wonderful. A lot of these things are larger than life and ahead of their time, how they were developed. There's mysticism, there's magic around it. And the universe is reminding you, don't forget about that. It's constantly handing you new ideas and new directions to move into new possibilities, into limitlessness. But also mindful. I love this because this is about, you're going to have a lot of independent thinking. You know, you're going to think outside of the box brilliantly. You're recognizing the fact that I don't want some common text for the masses to follow that. You know, I don't need to read the Bible to understand about different religions, you know, that sort of thing. I don't need to be placed in some kind of box where everybody is taught the same thing. You know, but also you're going to find people that think similarly to you, that are high vibrational, that want the big discussions, the great, you know, you ever just get in that conversation where you're like, I learned so much from that conversation. I feel so good. And this person is on my frequency. That's going to be coming up for you too. So again, red too is going to be potency, stamina, attracting new partners, feeling courageous and having a lot of determination in your life too, like really pushing forward. And for some of you guys too, I definitely feel, I love these little like meerkat creatures here, because I feel like for some of you guys, it's really symbolism of traditions, symbols of love, family, fidelity, getting on a natural calendar, because again, they know when to go up and when to gather food. And a lot of these type of animals, they know to move when the sun is low and predators aren't about. Very instinctual. Okay, I feel like this also says that it's time to find the positive in as many situations as you can. These are playful, lovely, spirited animals, and they have fun with life. Don't take things so seriously. Have fun with life. All will be well. You know, if you're not trudging and working 24/7, that doesn't mean you're not going to succeed. In fact, you're going to succeed more when you have fun and you get to, you know, sit in the sun and sip your cocoa and daydream, because that's when the big answers come. That's where resolve comes in. That's where we get plugged into the frequency of daydreams and making them happen for ourselves, right? No more futility or feel like we're spinning our wheels. This is about bringing that thunder in your life, the life mysteries, and saying, I can enhance this. I can do this way. The possibilities show up on an epic scale for you and you feeling good. Big transformation time too. And also it's saying, take life hurdles in stride, you know, be free spirited, carry your friends when they need it, keep stable relationships, calm, really, you know, you like gallop on to greatness, because that's something that these animals do. They're free and they're happy and they don't place restrictions. They don't care what everybody else thinks, and they're not comparing themselves. So don't compare. And the reason you'll be seeing some of these symbols and numbers and colors. And I also feel like certain feathers are going to be coming in for you too, because I keep seeing like feathers in the reed that are falling, and there's certain colors. I feel white ones, when you keep seeing white feathers, your angels and other spirit guides are with you and telling you you're on your right track. I feel like you'll be seeing black ones as well. They remind us of our spiritual protection. Know that you're not alone. Your desires are going to be met and show up. Also yellow feathers. You have all the tools you need to create the life that you want, right? And once you recognize that, you start using them. You start using your resources. You don't apply perfectionism, which stalls things and makes us feel like nothing is going to be good enough. It knows every step that you take on the way, small, is effective, and it will lead. It's a domino effect, you know, it will go, it's progressive. You're meant to try, and sometimes you don't get the results you want, but you're meant to try again. And then, you know, you get better results, so on and so forth. And enriching, beautiful experiences coming your way with people, with places, with things on a really, really epic scale, which I love for you. And you guys, I made a few more of these. I think I have 2 more of these fire white fire topaz rings, and they're in size 8. I made them. I'll take some pictures and put them on IG. I'm running a special on those too. I love them. I feel like it adds clarity to things. It simplifies. It's restful, and I love those stones. So again, you guys, beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Come over to IG, which is SparkWest11, and get in on the fantastic half off Halloween read special that I'm running for you guys. I'm really, really excited. So you not only get it tomorrow, but you get it half off. I'm really excited. So love and light, you guys. I am going to upload.